time to explore the world, and I will start off with Zeus. This is a survival game set in post-apocalyptic world, similar to Fallout, where you can explore, find loot, and fight zombies. You can't find other survivors, but you can find them in safe zones, and they are open for trade. There is no story whatsoever, so this game is entirely just exploring and trying to survive. Stars and planets. This is more like an educational app, but you get to explore the planets by spaceship and on foot. This game is unfortunately very laggy on low-end device despite the size. You can turn down graphics, but you still need a strong phone to handle the lag. Wild West Cowboy Shooting Game. This is a decent choice in case you want other Wild West games besides obvious choice like Six Guns and West Gunfighter. Decent open world, several simple missions. The game is good for killing time overall. Robot Transform Battle. This is a decent open world game with simple RPG system. You control a 100% real Optimus Prime and you must defeat enemies to save the city. But you can also just destroy the city, just like GTA. Usable simulator games. This game is T-Rex Hunt Simulator. The reason I include all games made by Usable is that all of their games are very similar, with identical RPG system but different playable animals, not just the dinosaurs. Carnivore's Dinosaur Hunter. This is a hunting simulator game where you hunt dinosaurs. There are a variety of dinosaurs that you can hunt, but you must also be careful not to get hunted by these creatures. But if you just want to explore the beasts without getting eaten, there is an observe mode where you can explore but cannot hunt.
Orders received.
3D Driving Class 2. The graphics are not the best, of course, but the gameplay on the other hand is realistic. Basically, this simulation game is about teaching you how to drive vehicles. Besides teaching, the game also offers a huge open world that you can explore on foot, in case you think the driving is too realistic and annoying. AAG Police Duty Simulator, also known as Petugas Policy Simulator. This is an Indonesian game, and since you are a police, you do police jobs like controlling the traffic, chase criminals, and you can also stop vehicles and check the civilians to see if they are violating any rules. Kingdom Quest. This is an RPG game set in an open world where you can destroy the boss to get loot. In terms of gameplay, the game is pretty good. The equipment seems to be more simplistic as you only change the sword and the shield, but there are a variety of spells that you can learn and choose from. The game isn't grindy, the graphics aren't that expensive, but all in all, solid game.
Feel the crush of ancient stones!
Occidental Heroes. You should not let the graphics and gameplay fool you. This is indeed an open world game with a mix of RPG. You can explore the world, do lots of quests, and fight enemies of course. But be careful, as this game has no mercy from brainless players. You have to be careful with every action you take, as you cannot undo your actions at all. Japan Postman Photo Simulator. You play as a postman in the city of Nagasaki, Japan, and the job is to deliver the letters as well as packages to customers. But the customer can wait while you explore the entire city. The graphics are somewhat realistic with detailed city and characters. Pocket Zone 2. This is the sequel of the first game, which is stat-based, and this game is very hard. The enemies are extremely strong, and it could take lots of bullets just to kill them, but in exchange, they will always drop big loot and you can sell them for a very high price. Power Lust. There are two modes, Story and Dungeon. Dungeon has of course randomly generated dungeon levels with optional permadeath. Stories on the other hand takes you to a huge world where you can explore and complete quests. One unique feature is that there is no limit to the build, which means you can try physical abilities even though you are a mage. Basically, you can build the way you want to your character with no limit. City Sims Live and Work. This is another Naset GTA games. Only this time you can't do any criminal activities. Instead, there are lots of jobs and other entertainments like pizza delivery, kart racing, football, etc. Basically things that isn't illegal. Spider Fighter 3. Technically, this game is offline, but only when you buy no ads. And even with ads, the game is great. For gameplay, I feel like Iron Man and Captain America are overpowered, but overall, good game with lots of things to do. And Simulation 3D. You play as one of the end workers and you must expand and protect the ant colony by fighting food with other workers to feed the wind and larvae, fighting together against big insects that are threatening the colony, such as spiders. Pretty choice if you want to learn a bit about the life of ants. Demolition Derby 3. There are 3 modes: Derby, Race, and Free Ride. Free Ride is, of course, an open world mode where you can choose between several huge places to explore. The gameplay is great, the controls are easy and satisfying, and there are lots of vehicles to choose. OTR, Off the Road. This game allows you to drive more than just trucks. You can also drive boats, helicopters, provided that you have enough goals. Basically, you already have freedom to explore the world, but you have to grind to get more content like doing quests, find every collectibles, etc. Wolf Heroes, Animals vs Robots. This is a mix of open world and RPG, where you control a wolf and you must save this forest against robots. You won't be fighting alone, of course. You can have other animals as your teammates as long as you complete their simple quests. Underwater Survival Deep Dive. There is no land in this game, and instead you will be exploring the huge ocean, gathering resources and catch small fish for food. You can catch the big fish as you don't have weapons and they can attack you, but overall the game is beautiful. Pony World Craft. Despite the word craft in title, there is no crafting feature yet. The game is more like a fantasy simulator game, where you explore the fantasy world and do more than just exploring. You can eat food, drink potions, ride horse, open chests, defeat monsters, etc. And with a variety of customizations, there are just lots of things to keep you engaged despite not having crafting features. Epic Conquest 2. This is an RPG game with deep single-player gameplay. There are several characters with different styles, deep upgrade system where you can build your characters the way you want, challenging boss battles, fishing. The story is also in-depth with likable characters that can keep you watch the entire cutscenes of the game.
Watch yourself.
Oh, by the way, special thanks to Khairani for recording this game for me. I lost my old save file for this game, so thanks a lot. There are lots to give compliment to this game, but let's move on. Pocket Build. This is a simple game where you can build your own world with almost no limitations. Not only that, you can also control a pedestrian in first person to immerse yourself in your world. If you have no creativity like me, then it's fine. You can visit other worlds made by active community. Boku Boku. This is a truly sandbox game with insane amount of content that allows you to create the world you want. Unlike Pocket Build, there is a multiplayer mode where you can visit other players' worlds and interact with them. Space Commander World and Trade. This is a space game with really impressive graphics and good optimization. The gameplay is satisfying with auto-target system and easy to understand game mechanics. You won't be fighting alone, as you can build your own fleet with a variety of spaceships. The contrasts aka tasks are more than diverse enough to keep the game interesting and non-repetitive. Overall, beautiful game with very small size.
Fighter in flames. Get back here!